Morning, inmate 3107.
Morning.
Do you need medical today?
I do not.
How are you feeling today, inmate?
Just dandy.
So, Mr. Timbo, how'd you get into stunt riding?
That was probably 15 years ago. I went to a stunt show in Arcade, New York. Saw Jason Britton and Eric Winchell. It's actually what this bike is kind of schemed after is Eric's bike.
It's an interesting camo pattern. It's
Yeah.
not going to hide you from the cops. That's why you're here.
Yeah, didn't do too well.
So,
Might have been the orange.
orange is going to flag you.
Yeah.
Now, I see you got a whole bunch of different bikes you brought here as well. So, what type of bikes do you have, brother?
Well, I have this 2013 Ninja 300. I have a Ninja 1000. That's just strictly a burnout and drift bike. Honda Grom. I have CRF 50, 0304 636, and a 2001 Sportster 1200, and a 2023 ZX6.
That's a mouthful right there.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
That's a good bit. Now, out of all the tricks you do, I see you flawlessly perform them with hours of training behind every trick. Out of all the tricks you've ever had to perform, what is the most difficult you've ever had to complete?
Oh, the most difficult. Well, I'd say circle. Just learning a basic circle wheelie was pretty hard for me. That's probably every stunner's hardest trick, just to learn that. But I'd say the worst one is the one I broke both my wrists on simultaneously. That's jumping the high chair. The year of COVID, I learned to jump the high chair. I did it 3 times in a row one day. It was flawless. I decided to put a big rotor kit on that night and then go do a street ride and try to do it again on the street ride, and was not used to the brake power. And mouse trapped me and broke both my wrists, blew out my kneecaps. The bike was okay though.
Good you're safe, brother. Glad to see you're in one piece, but you're still in a cell.
Yeah.
How did you find yourself at the Big Indian? What made you a perfect piece for a stunts bike director?
Oh jeez. This is probably 2 years ago now. This guy named Christian kept telling me about this place, this Big Indian. There's a spot where we can do burnouts and wheelies and stuff, and you won't get in trouble. And he kept nagging me to go out there. Finally, I went out there and been there ever since. Eric White has such an awesome facility there. It's just the perfect piece of the puzzle. It's funny too, because I was actually about to quit stunt riding that year. That was going to be my last year, and then that kind of sucked me back into it.
So you've talked about the Big Indian Drift Pit, and you mentioned Eric White, and he runs that show very well. So you mentioned this. Who's all on your team?
Oh yeah, there's Eric White who owns it. We have for the stunt bikes. I have acquired somehow the unofficial name of the stunt bike director. Timbo Stunts, that would be myself. There's Poor Boy Stunts, that's Eric Cleary. There's Pooh Stunts, which is Mike Sluice. We have Chris, who's unfortunately not here at this event. He's the one, the psycho with a thumb throttle on his CBR. We have Gucci Burr. This event, he has the Marshall car. Broke Leg, who has the Taxi S10. And then a lot of the guys that don't get enough love are the behind the scene guys. There's Kirby, Flip Drones. He's our aerial guy. He's got the drones. He gets awesome footage. My wife will be assisting with filming this weekend, Mackenzie. She does a lot behind the scenes as well. There's Paul. He's the main head honcho, if you will, for all the filming. He does a great job. I'm sure that's got to be so stressful. Yeah, we all mesh real well. All of us actually on the team have known each other for a very long time. Eric actually kind of got me into lot riding. I kind of got him into street riding. So there's a lot of history there on the team with everybody.
Who's the wildest one out of everybody?
It might have been a tie once upon a time for me and Eric, but after I broke both my wrists, I definitely simmered down. So I'd have to say Eric is the wildest one now for sure, without a doubt.
Definitely a crazy bunch.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years, Timbo?
Honestly, just helping Big Indian as a whole advance, keep bringing life back to the stunt community. It was starting to die off. No one was really doing any stunt games or stunt wars, SBFCs, none of that. It was all kind of dying out. So just keep helping Big Indian grow to help the sport grow, and combine worlds with the drift cars, the stunt bikes.
Safety and what footwear?
Huh.
What footwear would you tell them to get for their stunt riding if they were to get into it?
Well, I would definitely, without a doubt, go with Icon. Icon has a nice setup of shoes. They feel comfortable. If it's not Icon, I wear Puma shoes, just basic Puma shoes. I just like the way you can feel everything when you're forming around the foot pegs, when you got your foot in the hole. You can feel everything.
What's the helmet you're rocking today, Timbo?
That is Old Glory by Icon. Again, Icon, hands down, has the best apparel, best protection.
What's been your favorite meal so far at this facility?
Meal 23.
Pizza. Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah.